The Rode Videomic NTG has been my go-to microphone for all my videos for quite a while now. And in this video, I'll show you some of the features that make this microphone so versatile and how a recent firmware and hardware update from Rode has made it even better. So let's dig in. Hi, I'm Ison Phillips, and on this channel, I do tech reviews of audio, video, and still photography. So if that's something you're into, click on the subscribe button. And don't forget to click on the bell notifications so you won't miss future videos. Before I get into the recent hardware and firmware update from Rode, I want to talk about some of the features that have made this mic such a versatile microphone. One of the great things about this Videomic NTG is all the features it provides to give you complete control of your sound. For example, the variable gain control on the back of the microphone. Just twist the dial to set your gain without having to go into your camera settings. Another feature of the Rode Videomic NTG is it has two switchable high-pass filters and a high-frequency boost. The filters are at 75 Hz and 150 Hz. At 75 Hz, this is great for filtering out low-frequency noise such as your air conditioning if you're shooting in your home studio. The 150 Hz is useful when you're shooting outdoors and there's a lot of low-frequency noise. It helps filter that out. Now, the high-frequency boost would be useful when you're recording outdoors using the furry windscreen. That tends to muffle your voice just a bit. The high-frequency boost can bring it back to normal. In addition to the high-pass filters and the high-frequency boost, the microphone also has a peak warning light. So if you reach a peak in your levels, you'll get a blinking red light to warn you. One of the most unique features of the Rode Videomic NTG is its safety track capability. If you choose, you can switch on the safety track, which records at -20 dB lower than your original track. That way, if your sound is distorted or you have clipping at certain areas of your recording, you have a backup. The Videomic NTG has a built-in battery, and it's capable of recording about 30 hours before it needs to be recharged. Plus, it only works when it's plugged into your camera and when the camera is on. It turns off when the camera turns off. This helps conserve battery life. With its shoe mount and integrated Rycote shock mount, the microphone can be mounted on top of a camera, or it can be mounted on a boom stand overhead, which is how I prefer to use it and how I'm using it right now. With the included USB cable, though, it can also be plugged into a laptop, and you can use it for Zoom calls, you can use it for FaceTiming, or you can use it for voiceovers. Way back in October of 2020, Rode made the announcement about the SC15 and also released a firmware update to make the microphone compatible with the new cable, the SC15. I pre-ordered one at the time, and I just now received it here in January of 2021. So I'm sure they're available now. You can order one through B&H or Adorama, and I'll leave links below in the description. So what does this firmware update and the SC15 cable allow you to do? It allows you to use your Rode Videomic NTG with your iPhone or your iPad, and you can unlock all the features of the microphone and use it with your mobile device. Let's go outside and I'll give you a demonstration with my iPhone. Okay, I'm out in the backyard now, and I have the Rode Videomic NTG plugged into my iPhone SE, and I'm using this SC15 cable. One end of the cable is plugged into the USB-C port on the microphone, and the other end is plugged into the Lightning port on my iPhone SE. Now what this does, it enables you to use all the features of the microphone. That means you can take advantage of the high-pass filters, the 75 Hz and the 150 Hz, and also the high-frequency boost, which I'm using right now because I have the furry windscreen on the microphone. And the great thing about this is, if you have an iPhone or an iPad that uses OS 14 or higher, it records in stereo, which means you can use the safety track on the microphone, which means that if you have one track that has distortion or clipping, you have a backup. That's a great feature, and I don't know of any other microphone in this class that has that. As I mentioned earlier, the SC15 cable plugs into the USB-C port on the microphone, which means that you have another input available, the 3.5 millimeter, which you can use to plug in a set of headphones so you can monitor your sound. And you can use the variable gain control on the back of the microphone as a headphone volume control. Another great feature of this microphone is its super cardioid pattern. And I live in a very noisy neighborhood. Right now I have a neighbor cutting his grass, and I have an airport nearby, so planes are constantly flying overhead. And there's wind blowing, so I have the furry windscreen on the microphone. But with this super cardioid pattern of the microphone, it rejects all that noise to the sides and to the rear of the microphone, and it just picks up my voice very clearly. And also, this microphone records in 24-bit 48 Hz audio, so you're getting very top quality audio for your mobile device. Another added bonus of this SC15 cable for video calls is that it allows two-way transmission for video calls. The only negative I can say about this SC15 cable is that it costs $25, which I think is a little bit steep for a little small cable. But it does increase the versatility of this microphone. And all in all, I think this Rode Videomic NTG is one of the most versatile mics on the market. And as I said before, it's my go-to mic for just about every video I record. If you got value from this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. And don't forget to click on the bell notification so you won't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.